Hello, Fabriana. I see your question about the road plugin. It's the Philippine Road Pack, and the road decorations are also a pack. I'll look for what's the name of it later. By the way, we are going to start in a few minutes. We've got quite a lot of viewers already, so I'll try to start the stream as soon as possible, that you guys don't have to keep on waiting. How are you lagging? The is it the app or YouTube? Oh, you can't type? Alright, welcome back. Well, hello, first of all, hello world. Okay, I said that quite badly, so I'll do another take. So, hello world, welcome back to Arqutopia and to the channel. So, Fabriana had a question earlier about the plugins. So I have the Philippine Road Pack, and for the road decorations I have the Slow Traffic package and the Road Markings package. So today is the third episode. Well, for the entire series, it's generally the seventh episode. And as I mentioned in the previous episodes, there is currently this sort of mini series within this series that I'm currently doing, which is the Transportation mini series. And we are currently at the third part of that. And today we are finally going to start with the transportation network system of the city. So before that, we are going to start off here in the old town, and I remember Yuli, which was one of the viewers from the previous live stream. Yuli had a suggestion for the name of the old town, which is this southern part of the city. I will show you. So the old town. This is where the city started, and geographically it is the southern side when you view the city from here. So I will try to look for Yuli's name suggestion again. So it was from the previous live stream. So let me see. So hopefully Yuli can join us today, but to everyone who have joined and who are still watching, thank you guys so much for joining and for viewing. Hopefully you guys can enjoy today's stream and have fun. Thank you so much for Brianna for liking already. I saw that you've been waiting since earlier. So I can't seem to find Fabriana's comment from the previous live stream. So I'll try to look for oh wait, no, it's not Fabriana's comment, it's Yuli's comment. But shout out to you as well, Fabriana. You're not just one of the first viewers, you're the first viewer for today. Welcome back, investor. Hello, hello. So, I'm currently looking for something. So, for now, you guys can view the city while you guys wait. So, I'm currently looking for... I don't know if you guys remember, we had a viewer on the previous live stream, Yuli. Yuli had a suggestion for the name of this part of the city, which is the Old Town, which is geographically the southern part of the city. So I should have actually taken note of that. So right now I'm looking for Yuli's comment. But again, if you guys have any suggestions for the city, you guys can comment it or send it at the chat, and I will look back and take down notes from those comments and chats. I would really love to hear from you guys. So I really can't seem to find the comment of Yuli from the previous live stream. I probably might have missed it. So okay. Anyways, we've got a couple of comments already. So it seems investor tried to download an old game and he got a virus. So, I'm not familiar with that game. Driver from 1999? Alright, so, I have some sort of plan for the Old Town, which is this part. Again, I remember Yuli from the previous live stream. Yuli had a suggestion for what should we name this area, but I forgot to take down notes from that, and right now I wasn't able to find it, but I will try to look for it again. So right now, as you can see, I am here at the Old Town, and the Old Town doesn't really have some sort of center. I would say this is more of the center road of the town, but it could also be this one. But this is more of the central block of the town. It seems a lot of you guys are like getting viruses. Hopefully those viruses will be gone and deleted, because viruses are dangerous. Okay, so I have a plan for the city. The thing is, this isn't what I want the Old Town to look like. I want it to look something historical, maybe European. So I wanted to make some change, not just some changes, but I really want to make changes with the city. So I was thinking of adding some sort of diagonal roads with the city, and it looks like we can do that. So let's see how I can do that. By the way, hello and welcome to all of the viewers. We have 5 viewers. We have a lot of viewers early already. So thank you guys so much. So I think I want to start over here. I used Meta AI from WhatsApp, got me rid of the virus 2 hours later. But AI is very good, don't need an IT guy to pay. Yeah, AI can be helpful like many times, but I try to rarely use AI. Not really because I'm against it, but you know, I'm practicing other methods that won't make me reliant to AI. So I'm gonna have to pause the game because I am going to change this intersection. Shout out to you, Fabriana, for subscribing, and for everyone else to subscribing. So I want to hold on. So the thing is, since I want to make the city look like it's some sort of... Yeah, I think that won't work. So we are gonna lose a lot of places and buildings here in the old town, but since I want to transform it into something that looks historical, we are gonna lose those buildings anyway. Got 7 viewers already. Thank you guys so much for joining, for watching. Hopefully you guys can enjoy and have a nice time on the stream. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna clear out this block because I am going to change it. Do you guys know any like plugins for historically looking roads? Because I'm just using the road pack that I have, which is the Philippine road pack. But again, if you guys know any road packs that are like historically looking, let me guys know. But I'll try to look for a road pack in the future. Okay, so it's finally taking shape, but again, I do have to clear out some blocks. So we are gonna lose a lot of people and businesses, but it's part of the process. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna... If you guys know any, what do you call this? Plugins, like road packs that are like historically looking roads, like maybe cobblestone roads, let me guys know. Okay, where was I? And also, yeah, if you guys know any sort of like historical plugins, let me guys know. Because I would love to have a lot of historical stuff in the city, especially in this part. Because I want this to be the old town. I mean, this is the old town. So, I'm just gonna put back the tennis court from earlier, but I am going to remove that later. Because right now I am trying to make the city look like it's historical. Okay, I am going to have to remove this pavement over here and to clear out this block. So we're gonna lose a lot of people, a lot of houses today, because I am redesigning this area of the city. You've got a lot of plugins there, Fabriana. A lot of interesting plugins. I'd love to look for those plugins in the future. Okay, so we have this thing here, and I like it. We have this diagonal road thing going on. Oh, we've got 8 viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome. Hopefully you guys can have a great time with the live stream and meet some of the other viewers. So feel free to chat if you guys want to. Okay, so okay, I have to move this bus depot somewhere. Probably over here. I-13... What's that? I-13 duplicator? Okay, I'm currently looking for a place where I can put the bus depot, but... I'm thinking. I could put it over here on the industrial area. Like, maybe over there? Oh wait, I should have just moved it. And then I'm also gonna move this. I'm not gonna move the taxi depot, I'm gonna remove the taxi depot. Oh, I-13 area duplicator. So, what was I going to do? Okay, so I'm gonna remove a lot of these things. The reason is I am going to transform this area for the future. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna clear out this whole side of the city. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear out this whole side of the city because I need to work on this part of the city. So okay, I'm also gonna remove these pavement over here. Yeah, Fabrian has got a lot of plugins. Very interesting. I also used to have a lot of plugins when I used to play on my phone. But I don't have those plugins anymore. Okay, what do you guys think of Fabriano's plugin list is now done. But yeah, I enjoyed watching it actually. Like I was so interested. You've got a lot of plugins. Okay. So I want to know from you guys about how this is looking. So again, the goal for why I'm doing this, it's because you know, this episode is about building the transportation network system of the city. So I wanted to, since I wanted this area to look like it's some old town, I'm preparing the roads for it. We've got a lot of viewers, 7 viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's really exciting to see when we've got a lot of viewers. Although it seems like when I say that we have a lot of viewers, some of the viewers leave. So that's a bit unfortunate. So I think we can actually bring back the road over here. Although that looked weird. A lot of people are watching today's stream. Hello, hello. It looks like Investor was also taking down notes of your plugin list. Okay, I just realized that I haven't been talking. So I'll start talking again. I feel like this could be better. Yeah, I think this could be better in some way. Okay, I'm gonna work on this area now. And as usual, we are going to demolish the zones over here. Yeah, it's not really spamming. You know, you have to list them down like one by one. So this area is now completely cleared because we're transforming it. So we have to get rid of this intersection now. Oh wait, that's wrong. It's honestly annoying when I accidentally have auto-join roads on. Have you guys experienced that as well when you used to play the game? Okay, that's wrong. I feel like I can do this. No, I can't do that. Okay, I'm actually quite struggling with planning out the roads on this part. So, thing is, I want like a diagonal road from here to here, but I can't seem to get that done. Okay, so I'll put this road in the middle first to sort of plan it out. The thing is, this is how it should look like. But I can also do this. But that would be too close to this. So maybe I should just do this. Yeah, I think that's alright. Hello to all of the viewers watching. Thank you guys so much for joining. We have quite a lot of viewers for today's stream, so it's very exciting. We're actually just at the start of the stream right now, so we've got a lot of plans for today's stream. So I did this. Not sure if that's fine. I kind of don't like it, so I'll look for what I can change with that. You guys wanna play a guessing game? What kind of guessing game is that? Oh, it's mathematics. Okay, so I changed it to that. I kind of prefer that, although I don't like this intersection, but I'll try to hide that in the future. Okay, so oh, hello, the Collector. Hello, Collector. Welcome to the channel. I'm so good. You said that you are so good to see that people actually still play. Just love to see this game get the attention it needs. Yeah, I've been playing the game for quite some years now. I don't exactly remember when I started playing. But so far, a lot of the game has changed, and yeah, it's been very exciting playing again and live streaming it. I started live streaming because a lot of people seem to also enjoy the game, and I've also been enjoying live streaming because I get a lot of suggestions from people, from the viewers. So right now I am planning out this area because I want to transform it into some sort of an old town, a historical town. And if I wanted to build a transportation network system, I would need to plan this area out. So that's why a lot of the buildings, a lot of the zones are being removed and destroyed. But we are gonna build this area out soon. So I'm gonna leave that area open. So I'm gonna remove this as well. I really wanna fix this part though, because I am sort of not satisfied with it. I feel like you guys can't play that brain game because, you know, there's a delay in the chat. Okay, so it's time to work on this part. I might also work on this part, but let's see. Also, I feel like the big cemetery could fit over here. Yeah, the big cemetery can fit over there. Now you got exponential stuff there on your brain game. So that's definitely going to use a lot of brains now. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye to all of those people. But again, I will rebuild this areas in the future. I'm just preparing it for the transportation network system that I'm going to be working with. working on rather. So the problem is I built this area where we have a main road going in the middle of it, or like around it. So the plans that I'm going to do are going to be based on where these roads are, because I don't want to change them because that's going to be much more work. So I'm actually not sure how many people we're going to lose from this redevelopment. But yeah, this is needed because I need to plan out for, as I've mentioned earlier, the transportation network system. Okay, I feel like I have to get rid of this intersection. And then get rid of the fences as well. Okay, that was actually easier than I imagined. Yeah, that's how exponents work. Did you study something in school that made you remember what those are? Okay, so I feel like I won't really spend so much time over here. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time over here planning. So we'll see on how this will work. Okay, I built that incorrectly again. Okay, I actually have to move this one, I think. Okay, so I actually have to... This is quite confusing. I mean, it's confusing because we've already had this area planned out, and then I'm replanning it. Okay, so yeah, this is very difficult to work with. So I'll just do a different approach. Okay, yeah, I think this one would be better. Yeah, this one definitely works much better than the previous one that I did. Okay, I actually have to get rid of everything, I think. Yeah, I have to get rid of these fences. These ones as well. And the road decorations, I will have to do some sort of refresh for those. I feel like I don't have to touch on those. Yeah, I don't have to change on those. Although this one, I don't think I have to change that one too. This one as well, and okay, I have to remove this bus stop. And maybe this one as well. So far, this is how it looks like. I am going to replace some of the roads with pedestrian areas or zones. Okay, so this is going to be the last part. Okay. Ooh, you've got 7 viewers. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so I would say we're done with this area. Although, okay, I'm not satisfied with this. Okay, I'll try to change this one. Okay, there, that is much better. Oh, you're gonna be inactive for a minute, so you'll be back. Well, see you later, but so far, thanks for joining. Okay, I do have to change that. Okay, I do have to change this as well. Okay, I think... Okay, that kinda looks much better. But I'm also gonna do the same thing with this one. We've got 8 viewers, welcome! Welcome all of you to the channel and to the live stream. Okay, so far this is how it looks like. And as I mentioned earlier, I will have to replace some of these with pedestrian areas or zones. So I did download a plugin, this one, and okay, I'm gonna use this one for here. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Yeah, I like that. Although I do hope that there were more variety in this plugin. Go to Lumosity and play the math game. You will like that. Oh, okay. It's great seeing and hearing a lot of great stuff from you guys. Drops of water with math drop from the sky. Seems pretty interesting. Well, I like it. Interesting. What happened to you, Fabriana? You got a virus? What did you do? So I'm replacing these with pedestrian places because I prefer that. Okay, I do have to change these to roads. Take a picture with Meta AI of your screen and ask for advice of how to get rid of it. Maybe you can try that, Fabriana. It seems like Investor also experienced something similar, so maybe he can help you out. Is it the same song playing again? I think it's the same song playing again, so let's play a different one. Unknown error. Unable to show this message because extremely dangerous virus is in their device. What happened to you? It seems like that virus is very serious. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. And yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna be filling this with... Oops, I accidentally minimized the screen. So I'm gonna be filling that with building soon. That is a scam message. Don't do anything. It says it's counterintuitive. Yes, looks good. Thank you, investor, for that comment. I hope to grow this area soon. Okay, I just realized that the big cemetery won't actually fit here. So I'll just keep that. So I'll just keep this cemetery over here. And then I'll add this. And I will. Okay, I have to keep that road over there. And okay, I'm gonna change this one as well. Although I have to change it to land. Wait, was the virus wrong was the virus fake all along? Was it like a prank? Oh, it's another one of those mind games. Okay, so this area is also... Okay, I just realized that I don't think I need this connected to here. So I'll remove this. Okay. Why didn't I get that removed? Was there a... I think I missed the bus stop from there. Okay, so I'll have to redo this intersection later. So it was a scam virus. Well, you still have to be careful if you get any of those. Because, you know, viruses and scams are becoming smarter nowadays. You guys should be very careful from like the websites that you visit and the stuff that you download from the internet. Okay, so this area is finally done. This is how the... what do you call this again? The old town will look like? Well, the road plan of the old town will look like. And I missed a couple of road decorations over there again. And I don't think I have to change this intersection with its decorations. Although I do have to change up some roads. Okay, I accidentally not connect this one. Okay, so I'm just double checking for any changes that I need to do. So over here we've got that. And what else over here? Unknown 404. When it says that, that means it doesn't exist. Well, I mean, from the name itself, you know, it's unknown. Wait, why didn't that change? Okay. So... loading bar? What's that? Okay, so since we've cleared out this area, I need to rebuild the bus depot. And where should we build the bus depot? So I'm not gonna put it there anymore because I feel like it can be placed somewhere else much better. I could place it over here, but I plan on putting a park over there. Maybe... do you guys have any idea for where we can put the bus depot? Because I don't want to place it around this area because this area is going to be protected. But anyways, since this area is going to be the old town, I am going to terraform this into a waterfront soon. Yeah, I feel like outside the city would be nice for the bus depot. I could place it around here. But I think it's gonna be far away. We do have... yeah, maybe we can place it here. Maybe over here. So, thanks for the idea, investor. So I could put it over here. And, where should I put it? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna do that diagonal thing. Bus depots in real cities are usually in the industrial area, so all good. Okay, so I'll put it over here. I mean, and on my first city, I do remember putting it on this area as well. And it is right next to the highway, so yeah, this could work. Although I do need to... okay, so I'm thinking of how I should place it. But I feel like since this is just going to be temporary, I'm not gonna do something fancy for now. I'll just do this thing over here. And then I'll put the bus depot now. Okay, so we still do have our routes. Or routes, whatever. Okay, so okay, so the buses will come over here. I think they're gonna prefer to use this road instead of the highway, because that's how the AI of the game works. So I will have to I will have to reroute this. Although I do have to check for the bus transport. Okay, so we don't have the bus transport over here anymore since we got rid of the taxi depot. So I will have to add bus stops over here. Okay, so I'm gonna add one over here and then one over here. Yeah, one over there. And do we have any other spots that we need to fill in? Do you guys know if the farmlands require bus transport? I don't think they need bus transport. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this bus stop over here. Okay, I'm actually gonna oh, so they do require bus stops. Well, hello Kez, welcome to the live stream and welcome to the channel. I think this is the first time that I saw you. I saw a live yesterday with TheoTown and they added bus stops. Alright. So I'll put some bus stops over here. I'll also put one over there. Hello, Kaz, welcome. It's the first time that I saw you, so welcome to the channel. I am Arrrgus. So I think we do actually need to put a bus stop over there. I don't really want to have like dead zones. I don't know if basically like areas where there isn't enough bus transport. Wait, where is the bus stop over there? Why do we have a bus stop over there? And we don't have a bus stop over here. So I'll place one over there. So I think the bus stops are now done. Although I feel like the bus stop over here could be placed better. So let's check the coverage. Yeah, I think that's much better. Although, okay, you know what? I'm gonna remove all of the bus stops and I am going to reroute every bus route. So I'm going to remove every single bus stop. Hi, yeah, the town is developed. I am doing a redevelopment, however, on this area. Because I'm going to change that to an old-looking town, a historical town. By the way, Kaz, again, well, Kez, rather, sorry for the mispronunciation. Since you're new here, if you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to comment them and chat them down below. Hello, Chaya. Is that your name, Chaya? Yeah, I'm going to, I am rerouting every single bus route, and I am changing the placement of the bus stops because I want them to be efficient. So we have this area. This is going to be the old town. And right now we don't have any bus stops in here because I cleared this area out. Although we do have to bring back the bus stops over here. So we'll look for where we can put the bus stops on this area. So we do have this road over here, so I'm gonna put one bus stop over there. And can't put bus stops on intersections, so we'll have to look for a place for those. One over there as well. And we have a dead spot over here, so okay, so that's a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna put one over there. And maybe one over here as well. Okay, so we have quite a coverage of bus stops over here already. But of course we can improve this. So I'm gonna put the final stop over there. Okay, so I think we're done with this area with the bus stops. So let us now. Okay, so I did miss a bus stop, some 2 bus stops over here. So I'll just get rid of them before I start placing down. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to add 2 bus stops over there because that's sort of the meeting point of the 2 routes. So, okay, so I actually forgot to put one over here. Okay, so we need a bus. Where are us? Okay, so these are the residential areas, the residential zones. So I don't like putting bus stops on main roads, so I would like to put them on, I would say, the inside roads. I feel like I could add one over here. Is this okay, so this isn't. I'm also gonna add one over here. So I'm placing them in a way that hopefully is efficient. So I am checking if I am placing them efficiently. Okay, I do feel like I could put that over here instead. Okay, so we now have this entire area with bus stops. So this area though, I don't want to put any bus stops over here because this is some sort of avenue. But I feel like we can add okay, so I just realized that we can actually put bus roads. Oh, so you had a bath, Preparrring. Well, welcome back. Right now I am planning out the bus routes. So I'm just double checking for where I should place these. Okay, so where are the bus roads? Okay, over here. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bus stop over there. Yeah, I feel like it's much better if we have the bus stops over here instead of over here. So we're just making some bus stops right now because I will start with the bus routes. Okay, so I just remembered that we have the parks over here. I will have to get rid of those parks, but I will replace them soon. Okay, so we have the bus stops complete on this part, so it's time for this part. Okay, so I have to get rid of the parks over here again and change these to land because I will change the parks over there. Okay, I feel like this is a much better placement for this one. And then another one over here. Okay, so we do have some sort of dead spot over here. We have quite a lot of reds. So okay, so I'm not gonna put a bus stop over there. I feel like okay, never mind, that's quite a big dead zone. So I'll put a bus stop over here. So where is that bus road? Although how should I place it? And where? I feel like this is a nice placement for that. So we're gonna put a bus stop over there. And so far we have great coverage around this area. So it's time for this area. So I'm gonna put one over here. And then one over here. And okay, so okay. I'm actually gonna put one over here in the school zone and another one over here. Hello to all of the 6 viewers watching. You are currently watching me place down bus stops for our bus routes. Okay, I do have to... Okay, so I just remembered that this is also an avenue. So I can add stops in between the roads. So I'm gonna add one over here. And then over here, I'm gonna add a special bus stop over here because this is one of our few industrial parks that are currently existing. And where else can I put a bus stop? Okay, I do need a bus stop over here. Although I feel like it would be much better if I put it over here. Okay, I do have to add an additional one over here. Probably over here. Okay, so I just had an idea. I'm gonna add... Try downloading the House of Representatives plugin. It's cool, by the way. The building name is People Department RI. Okay. So I will go back to this live stream later to check on your suggestions. So I'm gonna add... I'm actually gonna connect these two roads, but with a bus road instead. So I will have to remove this bus stop. Okay, I didn't remove that. And we are going to get a... Yep. So we do need to add a bus stop over here. But I feel like we can just put it over here. Yeah, over there on the park. Because in real life, a lot of bus stops are actually in public spaces or areas like parks. Okay, so I think I can actually, instead of putting the special bus stop over here, I can actually put it over here. I will have to change this to a one-way road. Although I feel like... Although I think this is already a one-way road. So... Okay, so Investor mentioned earlier that farm areas, farmlands also need bus stops. So I'm gonna put some bus stops over here. Okay. So I'm gonna put one over there. And I'm gonna put one over here. And one over there. Okay, so I'm gonna... Where is our bus depot? Okay, so... We're gonna start off over here. Okay, so I'm gonna rename the bus stops after I create the routes. The routes, rather. Yeah, saw on... Oh, it's the same channel that I shared to you guys as well. Wait, they had a live stream? I didn't see that. Well, I was quite busy. I was busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to live stream and check YouTube. And download the Illuminate 2.0 shaders. Thanks for the suggestion, but I personally like these shaders already. Oh, in the evening. Yeah, I don't think I was able to check YouTube during that time. Okay, so... First of all, we actually need 2 bus depots. So we need 2 bus depots because the thing is, One bus stop can only have 8 buses, and we need a lot of buses around the city. So I'll have to build another bus stop, bus depot rather. So this is the first Arqutopia buses. So the route of this will start from... Okay, so I'm gonna rename this one. This is the old Arqutopia buses. So I mentioned earlier that we had a viewer from one of the live streams, and from the previous live stream rather, and that viewer had a suggestion for one of the names of the parts of the city. And basically that viewer, Yuli suggested to name the old town something, but I forgot the name of that Yuli suggested, so I have to check back on that. I feel like a brown would be nice for the old buses. I want to buy these buses for the old town. So the route of this will start from over here to here, and then over 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 there. So again, I will rename this soon to Yuli's suggestion. Again, I forgot what Yuli suggested, so I have to check back on that. Central block. Download Volcano Disaster and Crater Maker to get a new disaster and building named Volcano. Add craters around it and some with smokes, and done. You have an unrising or uprising lava. Not the Volcano Disaster. Okay, I'll check on that. Okay, so where are the other bus stops? Okay, so this is East Block, and then this West Block, and then this is Old Arqutopia. Okay, I have to think of a name for that. Old Arqutopia Northwest Block. So I'm just gonna name it the Northwest Block. And then of course this one is the East Block. And this one is the northeast block. Okay, so I'm gonna do some sort of special naming over here. I'm gonna name this one Southwest. Although it is technically more of the eastern block, the east block. Oh, so the coolest plugin that you have is Illumi 2.0. So it seems like you like that shader plugin. The outside block. And then this one is the meeting point. Did I add a meeting point over here? Okay, I'm gonna add a meeting point somewhere over there. So these meeting points that I'm talking about, these are basically we have different bus routes, right? So I like to have those bus routes connected to like one of these meeting points. So the root of this will be, we'll start from here. Okay. So how is our bus routes looking right now? In E8 download plugins, I tell you before the stream starts. Build the volcano building far enough. It has radioactivity. So where should I start this route? Okay, I feel like I should start it from there and then over here. Okay, what should I name this bus route? I feel like 3 buses are enough for that. Okay, so I do have to add this to some sort of meeting point. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think that's a good place for it to be the meeting point of it. I think I could. Yeah, I think I could have this as the meeting point for these two. Although I think I can do this. Okay, wait, I had another idea. Over here. Yeah, I feel like that would be much better. So I'm gonna... Where are the bus routes? Okay, so we still have that bus route. And then... I will have to add this to over here. Okay. So... we just need one last bus route. Okay, I do feel like we need 4 buses on that bus route. Hypervolcano radioactivity fills the entire map. By the way, this is not a plugin or anything else, it's just my opinion. So, some sort of like suggestion for the plugin. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that'd be a cool plugin, you know. And also, it could be some sort of like challenge, you know, a scenario within the game. Okay, so I actually forgot to rename these bus routes, but I'm gonna rename them in the future because I don't have any like good names for those. By the way, I want to make a plugin, but I can't. But I don't know how to make plugins. I'm pretty sure there are tutorials on YouTube. Wait, okay, so we now have the bus routes prepared for the city. And so far, this is how the bus routes look like. And it actually looks quite satisfying to look at. It looks like a proper bus route now. And what else can we add for the transportation network system? Trains. We can do trains. Oh wait, no, a metro. Monorail. So I did download some... Okay, so I downloaded this one. It's a tram. It's a tram plugin. Although, you know, for the trams, I do have to know where I'm gonna put them. And I think I can put them around here in the city. Okay, so we had some connectivity issues, so I think the live stream is back now. And Investor had a suggestion, an old train. So we're gonna have to stick with the default one. So I'm not gonna use this anymore. Although yeah, that was quite a good... That was a good, what do you call this? That was a good plugin, but it was too difficult for usage. Okay, Metro. I am gonna start with the Metro because Metro is easier to place around. So where should I put the Metro? feel like I could place the metro around here. So I'm gonna place the metro over here, because this is more of the modern side of the city. And we have the school over here. And okay, so I'm gonna place it over this side. Okay, so I'm not gonna speed up the building of it, although we do have to place access points for it. So I'm gonna do a similar thing that I did with the bus stops. I'm gonna put it over here. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the tunnel from this. So we also had some other bus stops over here, and did I build over here? This place is kind of crowded. So I just placed the metro stops based on where the bus stops are. And I also realized we have what I call the meeting point over here. So that's basically like where most of the bus stops will meet. So I'm gonna put a metro access over there. So I'm thinking if I should add more metro access over here. Okay, so the metro does have nice coverage. So I'm just gonna look for where I should add those other stops. And I feel like I could add one over here. Yeah, I could add a couple of those over there. Oh, this one lined perfectly nice over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up the construction of these, although we are losing money right now. So, how's the train transport? Okay, so we've got great coverage over here. Okay, so we've got great coverage on that area. And time for this area. So I'm gonna add one over here. Okay, I think I should not place it over there, instead over here. So I'm gonna change this a bit. So how is the... Okay. So I should add one over here. Okay. And then... Okay, so I forgot to connect this. And I'm just gonna remove this one that we left. So how is the coverage after this? Okay, so we're gonna place one over here. Over there. And how is the coverage? Okay, so the metro really has very nice transportation coverage, so I will utilize this a lot. Okay, I do have to make some changes over here. So this place is getting crowded, and I kinda don't like that. But we will have to check back on this area on how crowded or busy this area is gonna get, because we have so many roads in this part, and I don't like that. So we are going to connect it with this road tunnel. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Welcome back again, Fabriana. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can because yeah, the stream is so long already. Hopefully you guys aren't getting bored. And you can hear from my voice that I am getting a little bit tired. My voice is already cracking. But yeah, I want to stream as long as I can so that we can finish this. Wait, I lost words. So I don't think a metro is really needed over here on the farms, because I think that would be kind of overkill, so they're gonna have to use the bus instead. So we have the metro now, and okay, so we're not gonna do elevated trains, and we're not gonna do monorail. We are gonna do trains though, but we don't have any money right now. So okay, so I wanna simulate the game because as you can see, we cleared out this area for redevelopment. So I need to see on how the game would function, how the city would function. Okay, so we lost about 2,000 people from the redevelopment. I'm not sure if that's the correct number. But let's see. Okay, I pressed that correctly. Wait, what's wrong? Hold on, you guys, we're getting some problems. What are they complaining about? Okay, so we need education. Okay, so we're gonna have to increase the funding of this one. So let's try 20%. Okay, no, that's not enough. 30%? 130? Okay, come on, just... Okay, it won't... Okay, 130. 135? Okay, I think 135 is alright. Okay, so people are unhappy because of the we demolished the parks over here, but you know, we're gonna rebuild those parks over here. I'm gonna build a small park instead. And then over here as well. Okay, we need to build a park where? Okay, I think we got the park situation all right now. Okay, so we are still waiting for how many people we actually lost from the redevelopments. And we also need to connect these metro stations with electricity. So... oh, wait, we don't have electricity on the... Okay, so far we didn't really lose a lot of the income. We did lose about like 4,000 people. But again, we will still expand in the future. Okay, so investor chatted something. You should take a break, eat something, or drink water. Yeah, I should definitely take a break after this. So far we have the transportation system. The first intercity transportation network system, or whatever, prepared. So we are still going to expand that. We have a lot of land to build on, and as you know, as we did from earlier, we started to redevelop this area for the old town, the historical town. So right now, we simulated the game in order to balance it, because we lost, again, about 4,000 people from the redevelopment plan. We didn't really lose a lot of income. We only lost about 3,000, I would say, but not bad. So we are going to check on how the transport is now. So we now have bus transport everywhere, and we have train transport as well from the metros. As you can see, we also have some coverage. I didn't cover the farmland area over here because I don't think they really need metro. And after that, autosave. Apologies for the voice cracks. We're gonna check the traffic. As you can see, this area is very... it has a lot of traffic. That's really because this area, it's very crowded. We have industrial over here, we have industrial over here, and then we have farmlands over here. The farms produce a lot of cars, so it will produce a lot of traffic. Although traffic is still in the green for most parts, it does just get a bit congested over here. And what else do I need to do? Okay, so let's check on how many cars. So yeah, we did lose a lot of people from that. We lost about almost 5,000 actually. We did lose most of the middle residents. So okay, we now have more train tracks. Okay, let's try to add some cars to the city. And I'm going to wait for the city to simulate again. Oh, it's 5 PM there for Brianna. It's about 6 PM here, so our time zones are near. Okay, so let's check on... okay. I'm just checking on some of the statistics, so... okay, that's done. So let's check back on the traffic. Okay, so surprisingly, not a lot of areas have traffic where I'm expecting traffic. This area, of course, it has a lot of traffic. This is our old industrial area. Again, I will also redevelop this because, as you can see, it's really congested over here. And I will plan on a better industrial park in the future. And so far, traffic is still generally in the green. The difference between these two traffics is that this one basically just shows if any pollution or noise is being produced by the traffic. And then this one shows the congestion levels, and so far there's really no congestion. And okay, so I wanna show you guys the... Oh, I forgot to add a... Okay, so we had a bit of a mistake. We didn't build... Okay, no, we forgot to put a metro route or route. So that's a bit embarrassing because I was planning to end the live stream, but I realized I can't end the live stream if I'm still not yet done with this. I do have to add more metro stuff in the future because this is not enough for the city. Okay, I do have to create a loop over here. So I'm not gonna rename that since we're gonna end the live stream soon, but don't leave yet, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the routes that we have. So first of all is our metro route. So this is our current metro route. So yeah, this is our current metro route. I still don't have it looped. So I will try to find a way on how I can loop this in the future. But so far we have the entire city with metro. And this is how it looks like at night. And finally is the bus routes, which are my favorite. So also we still don't have any buses over here, so I'll just add a couple of buses. So I'll show you guys the bus routes that we have. So we currently have 4 bus routes rather. So we have the old Arqutopia buses over here. This is the old Arqutopia town. Again, that's not the final name because a viewer suggested on the previous live stream to rename this. And then this is the new district, and this is the west district, and this is the special Arqutopia farms district. Basically this is the farmland district. And yeah, so that is finally the end of this live stream. So I want to thank everyone that joined. I want to thank all of you who joined, who watched, who liked, shared, and subscribed. And before anything else, I will just read Fabriana's comments, chats rather. So my healthcare is always full. If you want to end the stream, download my plugins first that I tell you before. Yeah, I always download plugins after the live stream because I have to take a break. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining and for watching. Hopefully you guys had a great time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and had a fun time. So thank you guys so much for all of the views of this live stream. I still haven't checked on how many views this live stream got, but early on the live stream we had a lot of viewers, and thank you so much for that. And I believe we also hit our likes goal of 10. We actually have 11 likes already. And Investor, have a nice day as well, Investor. Thank you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing. And I hope you guys had a fun time and hopefully you guys enjoyed. But I hope you guys can have a great time even after the live stream. So goodbye for now. Goodbye world for now.